Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
All right, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever it is where you're at. What up, Trader 007 Marson, Sovereignty, Miss K? What up? Was having some issues trying to get the stream started. It's weird. It was telling me that, it was giving me an error and saying that, yada, 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 it won't work. You know? I'm like, what the heck is going on here? What do you guys think? You think we're just going to bulldozer it open? Push up into the 28Ks? Big gap up? What I would prefer to see, which I don't know that we get, would be actually kind of a gap down. But I don't think we get it. I think it probably gaps up. I guess 2-3 Sundays in a row it's gapped down. The weekend went too fast. Yeah, pretty fast, pretty fast. Although I really didn't do much over the weekend. We went to a doubleheader on Friday. Loganville versus Roswell. Loganville actually pounded them out. What up, Son of Wall Street? Saturday, I was supposed to get up and go play poker. However, I was just kind of dragging. Just didn't feel like going, so I did not go. Really didn't do much yesterday, all that much at all. The kids went and played pickleball. And, yeah. I bought Mavi a fire truck, ride-on toy. What up, Matt Rad? Meddy in the house. Happy kids in the house. Bought him a little fire truck. He's been asking for a fire truck, so. Yeah, the kids are like, you spoil him. I'm like, well, you know. Then we had a little drama a few minutes ago. I was sitting in here just kind of watching some YouTube. I was on the phone with Crystal, and I don't know if you guys know, I have a handicapped brother who lives with me. He's 3 years older than me, so I guess he's 49. But he was in there eating pizza, and all of a sudden I heard a weird sort of kind of a noise. No, I thought it was odd, so I darted in there, and he was choking. So I had to hit him with the Heimlich to get that out. So that was kind of a little bit of a scary moment, but he's all good. He's all good. But yeah, other than that, not much went on over the weekend. Got our gold levels marked out here. Obviously, I got some lower levels marked out. You guys can see there with the blue line. You can see them a little easier over here on these charts right here. We got 4,600, 4576.1, 4571.7, 4553.1, 4551, 4534.4, 4527.3. These are the levels that I'm interested in today. And the problem is, I'm going to be honest, I don't even know. I mean, like, if NQ gaps up, does gold gap down? You know what I mean? I don't know. What up, buy trades? Get them ready for a real fire truck ride? Yeah. So, thank you, Tim. Thank you. Yeah, that was kind of scary. I've never had that happen before. So, Bob, I mean, we can't really think anything other than it's just going to go up, right? What else could we think? I mean, we got that P still going on. Think the market's probably going to like that. Matty Matt posted about that in the Discord. Think that we're probably just going to go up, you know. Alexi in the house, futures trader. How's it going? So, guys, if anybody sees Tony Gold in the chat, he's the only one I did not receive an email from. Futures trader. I don't know if I said hey to you. If Tony Gold shows up in the chat, let me know. He's the only one I didn't get the email from for the winnings, for the 10K winnings there. He's the only one. Everybody else got their accounts. Well, My Fund of Futures has not sent me a confirmation that they issued yet, but I've already sent them to them. So, what up, Coach Fred? Room Beats in the house. El Barreto. Doing good. So I'm basically looking for, I'm just looking for gold trades tonight, guys. I don't even know if I'll trade the NQ. I'm going to be on my Tradeify and my Lucid Flex evals. We're back to normal. I'm no longer risking the accounts, just going for 1 point, which I did last week. I don't really know why I was in that mood last week, but I was. So, anyways, we're going to be going for 1 point, 1 micro. We need about somewhere between 12 and 1300 to pass the Lucid. And then the Tradeifys were probably $900 away-ish. So I'm going to be trading the Take Private Trader accounts on the opening range along with the Apex. So no longer going to trade those on gold right now for the moment. Full port, please. Yeah, Lucid Flex 25K. Yeah. All your Lucid accounts are ready. It's just the Apex, or not Apex, the My Fund of Futures. They haven't given me the confirmation that they sent them yet. So last week when I was trading gold room, I was going for 1 point on 10 micros, $100, effectively risking the account for the 1 point. Here's the thing: the 1 point trade is never lost. It's never lost, right? So, like, is it really risking the account? I don't know. But today I'm expecting a little bit of a higher volatility, so I'm going to go 1 micro for 5 points today. Got yourself a nice little 1K payout on TPT. Let's go, Coach Fred. Congratulations. Exactly, Trader 007. Let's go. But the 1 point trade's never lost. The only time that trade ever lost was I tried to go for 2 points. And I talked about this before. Bulanox did not hit the 2 points. Trade of 8 hit 2.3 points. So same ticker. Bulanox on Quantower went 1.7. Trade of 8 went 2.3 on MGC. Don't know. So not sure why that is, but yeah. Earl kind of looking like it's building up a little bit of a bear flag here. We'll see what happens to it at open. I mean, you would kind of expect Earl to maybe dump. Love me when I'm gone. You can see Earl here kind of building up a bear flag on the 5 minute. So if that breaks, you know, theoretically, if Earl kind of like opens up down here somewhere, then I expect it to kind of just run right into that level. But we'll see what happens. If we zoom out on NQ, we go to kind of the 5 minute. I mean, really, it's hard to know here with NQ. I mean, you've got you know, probability, high probability of a gap up. Anybody know what the Qs did? I didn't watch the Qs. I don't typically watch them, but usually would give you kind of an idea of what to expect, right? All right, we got about 2.5 minutes here until open. Let's kind of see what happens. I mean, what can we do? I guess we can do a giveaway today. What do you guys think? A giveaway? Sure. All right, let's see here. I don't know what the giveaway is, but we'll do one. We'll keep it a mystery. I'm gonna have to go let Max into the other room, otherwise he's just gonna whine. I didn't shut the door, but it's just like barely closed and he can't get it open. No giveaway? Yeah. Marked out by daily evals, but not showing up on the 1 minute. You hate Trade of 8? Oh, that's crazy. All right, hold on. Let me go open this door. Take a second. Oh, somehow the door didn't get shut. I guess the door did get shut all the way, so I guess that's why he couldn't get out. All right, what do you guys think? 1 minute gap up, gap down? I don't know. Where's our 10K? The 10K's here. We got it. We already did the giveaway. All right, let's see what happens here at open, guys. I mean, everybody's predicting a push up into 28K right at open. I don't know. Could be a thing. Eric in the house. Gap down, Eric. Listen, if it follows like how it did the last few weeks, then gap down will be the thing. But we also had good news over the weekend, so I'm not so sure gap down is the thing, but I guess we'll see. We will see. I think Earl might gap down, maybe. I don't really know what to expect of gold. Gold may not do anything. 3, 2, 1, go. Big gap up into 29,000 or 28,900, 27,900. Gap up on gold. Earl gapped right down to our level. Look at that. Nothing you can do about that. That's just kind of unlucky there. I hate how this does that. Come on, man. All right, 27,930. Anybody just jump in long here? Anybody got the stones to just jump in long? Where'd gold or ES go? Holy cow. Big gap on the ES there. 100-point gap up on the ES, 72.75. 4 micros evals. Let's go. There was a ledge on gold that's not very clear, like right in here at like the 24.8s. I don't think I'm taking that though. Not taking that. Francis, what up? Hmm. I'm a little tempted to long here, but I'm not going to. J. Styles in the house. See if gold can make it back down to 4,600. Go ahead and place this in order there. I mean, there is another level on gold. I mean, it didn't touch it yet. It's right. You wanted to be ultra aggressive, right? It's right there. 23.7 if you wanted to be ultra aggressive. Ultra aggro. What you might could do here is, where's the open of this candle's 888? So you could fib from here to here. 105, so like 52. So maybe 836 could maybe be a spot to look for a little long bounce. Something there, like half gap. Look for a little half gap bounce here, potential. What up, AJ? Scalping out. Gold ran that 99.31 and it's bouncing now. Or not gold, oil. Oh, let me get off oil. It's going to be kind of tempting me to take a trade. And, you know, we don't want to do that. Previous day close. 783.25. Just marking out the actual previous day close on NQ here. And the open as well. 890 it says. Open. What's up, Adam? What up? Ugh. You got crypto going up, and gold and silver had to be taken for the ride too. Yeah, it could be. I mean, who knows? I mean, like I said, you could aggressively buy gold if you wanted to at that 34 level, but like, man. Or I'm sorry, 24. I'm not in love with it. I'm going to wait for a better opportunity. There's going to be other opportunities. Plus 945. Let's go. That last local bottom. Let's go, Skull. Nothing wrong with taking a breather there. A little breather. Bull flag setting up over here on NQ. Anybody got the stones to just long NQ and hold it overnight? I don't know. Hold it up to the 28K? I don't. I don't have those stonages. I don't have those, I can say. Bull flag not really building out just yet on NQ. But if your internet disconnects, it gets rid of my TP and stop. Oof. I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens. Can wait for this candle to close here and see. Potentially could take a long at that point. ES looks, I mean, really one little more pullback here. 7265 on ES might make sense. They might want that gap feel. You might feel the gap first. Let's kind of see. Let's be a little patient and wait and see. A little El Patiento. Kind of look like it wants to pull back into the 840s. Let's see how this candle closes, though. I think that half gap's a much better spot to get long. Not as much volatility as I expected, guys, right here at open. We did have a 100-point gap up, but like the ATR's down 25. I mean, it's not as volatile as you might think. Overbought market. Yeah, it is dehaze, but I don't know if that means much, though, right? I don't know if that means very much. Anybody got the nerve to throw in the short, though? Do you got the nerve to toss in a short in an overbought market? I don't. Although it could, certainly could push down. Good luck, M. Clark. Short 2 micros. Let's go. I mean, it makes sense to pull back here, but, you know, I just ask myself, like, does it have to? And the answer is typically no. The fit's in the house. You're looking for 880. Oh, you're short from 880. I don't hate it. It's just tough. Only Tom Sabo's crazy enough to short this. Let's see if this thing can. I mean, it's not doing anything right now, guys. This is pretty. It's pretty chill for a Sunday at this point. Long is just as dangerous. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. You are probably not wrong. I mean, I do think technically, like you, from a theoretical perspective, you think the market would go down overnight. If it's going to pull back, it'd be overnight, right? Because typically that's kind of the regimen, right? Pull back overnight, go higher during the day, but Sunday we typically have been kind of gapping down and then ripping up. So who knows? You woke around 2:50 the other night, try to catch you and Tom's stream. Must have missed you. You didn't, M. I wasn't on there. You didn't miss me. I was not on there. I hit 10,000 subscribers during my own stream and I stayed on until like 12:30 and I had no longer had the energy to stay awake. So, yeah. I'm at a point in my life where and some of you guys, maybe you can relate to this, maybe not. But I'm at a point in my life where if I miss sleep, I cannot just get up the next day and just keep going. I'm at a point to where if I miss sleep, that sleep has to be made up. It's got to be made up, right? Otherwise, I'm going to be dragging ass until it is. So, if I miss 3 hours, I got to make up 3 hours at some point. That's just kind of how it goes, right? kind of how it goes. So, yeah, I missed a few hours of sleep there that the night before. I didn't sleep very good. So, like, yesterday I was dragging really bad, dragging hard. But so I wanted to nap on Friday, but I had stuff to do after the stream and yeah, that kind of thing. NQ trying to push here, but not really. I think it's fake. I think it's fake. If you wanted to be aggressive, you could look for maybe 10 points off the 850 level. I don't hate that. We'll see. I'm mostly going to be trading gold tonight, guys. If I find a setup on NQ, I may take it, but for the most part, we're going to be on gold. You're starting a lot of health kicks for energy. Cayenne pepper, can't do that. Lemon water, might could do that. Sea moss gel daily, probably can't do that. Guys, starting tomorrow, okay, I'm going to attempt. So effectively, you know how people do recaps, right? They do daily recaps of their trading. I'm going to do something similar, but instead of it being a recap, it's just going to be like a daily recap for what I did that day. So it will include my recap for my trade day. So it'll show my P&L, it'll show the trade, but I'm also going to show what I do during the day. Even if it's just trip to Chick-fil-A, grab some food, whatever. It'll be more of like a vlog style, but it's just going to be a recap style video. And I'm trying to post one every day. Gonna try. We'll see. We'll see. Whether or not, I am able to, I don't know. But there'll be very little editing, if any. It'll just be kind of a one shot, just mash it up together and see how it turns out type deal. But it will have the recap for my trades for the day. So if you missed the stream, you can always check that out. She wants the 28,000, says Matty Matt. And I agree with you, Matty Matt. I think so too. I just don't know if it gets there overnight. Like I prefer, my preference is let's pull back. Let's pull back into the 27.6s, 27.5s, and let's save that 28,000 for tomorrow. It ain't gonna do it, but I mean I would like it to. Day 31, no drugs for Matt. Yeah, the fits. That's what I'm thinking of doing. Just do a little trades, include the trades recap there. So. Well, yeah, and by drugs he means no evals. So my Apex sales are down significantly because of Matty Matt. No, I'm just kidding. They really are. My sales are down on Apex though, but I think it's because I didn't really think about this, but Crystal kind of mentioned it. They went away from the rebuilds, right? So I think that probably affects sales a little bit because people who just let the Apex ones rebuild at like say 90% or whatever. Well, those aren't rebuilding now because there's no rebuild. There were no rebuild on Apex, right? Just last 30 days. Man, I could look for a bounce at like that 23, 24 area. M hasn't smoked all day. Let's go. M, what do you normally smoke over there? What are you smoking? Full port shorts, Bob. I got you. A little bit of crack. And you're not an affiliate. Coach Fred. You was buying Apex with your code, but since they started asking for videos again, I guess I will move to other props. Who did they ask for a video for, Alexi? I haven't heard that. Kush, Granddaddy Perp, the best flower I can find. Yeah, I haven't heard them ask for any videos, as far as I know. I appreciate you using my code, though. You guys have to bring that to my attention, you know? As I'm pretty sure that I said that they had said that they were never going to do that again. Well, yeah, back in the day they were asking for videos, but they most recently had said that they weren't going to be asking for videos with the 3.0s. That's what they most recently said. Minnie complaining in Kelly Ann's Discord. I'm not. Am I in her Discord? I don't even know. You're at like 48,100 on a Lucid 50K. Do I have to get it back to 50,000 plus earn the 3,000? Well, is it a flex? What kind of 50K is it? The fits. What kind of 50K is it? A flex or a pro? If it's a flex, you have to get 5 $100 days above 50,000 to take a payout. So your balance is almost irrelevant. 50,500 would be the minimum balance. If it's a pro, you got to lock it out with that $2,000 in profit. So you should be able to get it to 50,500 with 5 $100 days and be able to take a payout, something like that. Music, I love music so much. What up? I don't know. Apex approved my payouts pretty quickly. I didn't see any issues with it, but no issues that I saw. Yeah, knowing the rules fits is a good plan. Oh yeah, 150. Is it 150 a day? Oh, it's the 50K. Yeah. So it's actually 150. You're right. Alexi makes a really good he has a really good printout that kind of shows the value of the props. Pretty nice. The value. The value. I think longs here on the Nasdaq kind of look like they're about to pop. If it gets back below 64 here, it might go down, but never short all-time highs. Well, that's the thing. I did short Friday. You guys remember me shorting during the My Funded Future stream, and people were freaking out. Why would you short? Ended up being the high day. I shorted there. We shorted there, bro. We shorted right there. I shorted right there. We got this spike down that got me out. Of course, that was Trump news. And then I shorted again right here, and we took it to here. Max said he likes to back. He'll back at you. Tony Gold. Tony Gold's in the house. Tony. Dude, I never got your email for the account that you won. That is you, right? Tony Gold backup phone? Isn't that your on alt account, Tony? Tony Gold 410 backup phone. You wanted 25K flex from Lucid, but I never got your email. You never sent me an email. Waiting for a pullback into the fair value gap at 750. All right. There we go. There's pullback. Gold hit the 24 there and bounced 3 points right away. This is the one that I decided to bypass. You want a 50K Lucid Flex? Congrats. You sent it Friday, Tony. I did not get it. So you either sent it to the wrong person or something, because I did not get it. Methodical Man, no underscore, at gmail.com. I checked my junk. I checked everything. Let me send it. Let me show you. Let me post it again. There we go. Wait, let me make sure I spelled it right. Methodicalman at gmail.com. There you go. Send it to me again, Tony. Eric said he was just kidding. All right, good spot here to maybe look for a bounce. And the 24 level, or, you know, of course, it's just going to bang right when I don't take it. That level I skipped. Look at that, guys. That level I skipped. 6 points immediately. You piece of junk. I'm going to take a little scalp long here on the NQ. Try a little long scalp here. Just looking for a little bounce. Yes, trying to recover that 64 area. Should get a little bit of a squeeze here potentially. ES needs a close back above 64. Can she squeeze? CL just about closed that gap. Did it? Really? Squeeze all the way back up? Oh, it is. CL squeezing right back up. I'll add pretty hefty here at like 35. Well, not hefty, but I'll add maybe one more at 35 if we get a pullback. I prefer just to get out, obviously, but I think I'd look for another bounce. Did we already hit? No, we didn't quite hit 35. Couple of reasons at that 35 level that I like an add there. 21 EMA on the 5-minute, 50 EMA on the 2-minute. Half gap, 35 area as well. I think that's a good spot for some points. All right. If you guys haven't already hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Help us get to 20K. 20K on the way, guys. 20K. I knew that was going to happen as soon as I skipped that 24 level. As soon as I skipped it, I knew it was going to bounce right off of it. A couple of reasons why it actually looked decent. We have some consolidation here. Also, it's the gap fill, right? It's a little gap fill area. Kind of figured as soon as I skipped that, it would bang, but that's okay. Tony Gold with the email here. Let's make sure this is actually Tony Gold. Is this actually Tony Gold though? Did somebody just create an email just for Tony Gold? Is this actually Tony Gold? You can believe you did it wrong? Yeah. Halfway there, Eric. That's right. I mean, it does show that you sent an email on May 3rd. That says, no, that shows now. Friday, May 1st. Who did you send it to? Oh, you just forwarded it to me from that email. All right, I guess I'll believe this is Tony. I guess I'll believe. All right, let me see if I got a code for Tony. Do I have a code for Tony? I don't know. Do I have a code for Tony? I think I have a code for Tony. Let me find the code for Tony. Hold on. We got to get Tony taken care of. All right, let me find this. Is it? I think it's the 5W one, but let me make sure. Did I send it on Discord? D3A. Hold on, let's see. Okay. All right. All right, Tony, sending it to you now. You got to type in this entire, you have to type in the entire, it has to be Lucid Flex 25K dash, the entire thing has to be typed in. There you go, Tony. Send it. No, I can't find my pen. All right. Technically speaking, it's a scam. Yeah, he sounds like a used car salesman. He might be. He might be. All right, I guess. Are we gonna? EQ and medication mode, yeah. The wrong spelling. Yeah. That's okay. I'm going to move that up to the 28.6 level. It's not the cleanest of ledges in terms of it didn't really break any. It didn't break any swings or anything, right? ATR all the way down on the Nasdaq. What is it down to? I accidentally hit this. All the way down to 12. That's pretty. It's pretty crappy. You've got Spandau Ballet Gold playing in my head. Thanks, Tony. I don't know what that is. If you guys haven't already entered the giveaway, exclamation point MM in the chat. It's going to get you there. What time's the draw? Room, it's probably going to be like 8 o'clock. I'm not going to be on super late tonight. What up, Koskalisk? How's it going? Never heard of them. Mo. I've never heard of those. There's that squeeze on the NQ, guys. I told you, like, that the 840 area, I would have liked a little deeper 835, but we didn't quite get it. Little bounce there. Goes up just as fast as it goes down, yeah. What time is it now? 6:34. Had to put up a swing set. Dude. Casalisk. Oh, man. I will pay somebody in a heartbeat to do that shit from now on. I put one up for Maverick a couple of weeks ago for Easter or for his birthday. And I am never doing that again. Like, he loves it. It's worth it to see him happy and playing on it. But I will never do that shit again. I'll gladly I'll pay somebody. I will pay somebody. It wasn't even that big of one. Wasn't even that big. But I'm not a fan. All right, Marcin, appreciate you. It's literally one with 2 swings and 1 slide. A wooden one. He got it for his birthday. He loves it. And then he got him a little tractor. And then he got himself a fire truck yesterday. He says everything was for Easter. So I got the fire truck for Easter, Dad. He got the fire truck for Easter. All right, Mo, I guess I'll click on the link. Thanks, Tim. We hit the 10K. Let me listen to it. comfortably say, never heard this. I've never heard this. Volatility definitely went on vacation. Oh, had a good weekend, Punisher. I can say I've never heard that. That's a new one. All right, cool, no problem, Tony. Congratulations. I just don't like winners hanging out there, Tony, because like, then I forget, and then a week later you say, "Yo, where's my account?" You know what I mean? What up, Robson? Then I forget. I don't know who I gave it to, who I didn't. I try to actually be organized with this giveaway and write everything down in the booklet, in the old booklet. Can I get a 50K flex for Easter, Dad? Sure. I wish I had more to give. Guys, I would give you all that I had. You want a 50K at your old school and didn't pay attention to it? He was salty. Yeah, Mo, I mean, I think it does fill the gap eventually. It probably does. I mean, I guess a 100-point move up and a 90-point move down. 143-point move up at the gap or at the open. Actually, let's do this differently. Very choppy, Coach Fred. Kind of setting up a little bear flag here, though. Sort of. 5-minute looks more bear flaggy. I always thought. Gold's just ripping. Of course, the level that I just ignore, the 24. Of course, it's up 15 points off that level. I mean, come on. Come on. Of course. Why would it be any different? You tried to buy a Funded Futures Network account end of last week. They have some problems. What's going on with it, Zach? Do you know? I haven't heard anything, but like I said, I'm not like in touch with a lot of stuff. Guys, there was kind of something I had saw earlier in the week. I'll show you right quick. Somebody posted this, or Weeks posted in the Discord. He was kind of asking about it, and I said that I thought it was a scam, but yeah, avoid this kind of stuff, guys. I mean, like, people who are offering this, like, the problem with this, number one, them trying to say if you use their code and you send it to them, they'll give you a free account if you pass, and then if you get a payout, they'll give you another free account, right? Problem is, I mean, it says limited quantities, right? Accounts are limited. Like, if you want to do it, if you want to take a chance and do it, I'm just telling you, like, they're probably giving away like 5 free accounts. And by the time you use their code, they've kind of got you. You know what I mean? So, I know there's some bigger people that are doing that too, but I don't recommend doing that at all. Because you don't know how many they're going to give out, right? They might give 5 out and call it a day. They may give 2 out and call it a day. Who knows? But it's not worth your time. Bunch of people on Twitter, are saying that like they passed the account and then took a payout, but when you text them, no reply for the account. So that's pretty common, right? Let's say they get 1,000 people to use their code and they give away 5 accounts. I mean, they just made a ton of money by people using their code by saying that they're going to do that. I'm also not a huge fan of these like rebate sites, guys. I'm not a huge fan of those things. Like, I get it, you know, from a perspective of receiving a free account, it's have a higher percentage of receiving a free account. But it's the same idea, right? It's the same idea. Oh, the more you use my code, the higher percentage of a chance you have to win an account. Not a huge fan of that. I mean, can I do the same thing? Sure. Sure, I could do the same thing. But try to be fair with the giveaways, as fair as possible. Fair as possible. Of course, it doesn't always seem fair, right? Because sometimes people who are here day one win. And people like Mo has never won. Eric's won like 15 times. He still says it's rigged. The funny thing about those rebate sites out there that you see is like some of the same people who are running those are also the people who were complaining when other people were doing it for cash. Like they were giving rebates for cash, right? They threw a fit when people were doing like cash rebate. What's the difference between cash and an account? There's no real difference, right? I don't know, Eric. I'm just kidding. I don't know if you won or not. Have you ever won, Eric? Maybe, maybe not. There she blows, guys. There she blows. Eric's never won. Uh-oh. We got to get that rectified, Eric. We can't have that. You're muting everyone in the stream apart from me. Mo's going to rig it so he can win. He's going to try to tilt the odds in his favor. Forever tilt the odds in his favor. Man, look at Nasdaq rip right back up, guys. I'm telling you, the half gap's a good spot. Typically a good spot to buy. Didn't quite get. Now, I didn't measure it out to the tick, so it may have actually hit it. I actually did not measure it out to the tick. How did I come up with this spot? It hit it, guys. The half gap was at 854. I'm so dumb. Oh wait, no it's not, because I'm measuring the gap, not okay, never mind. Alright, I was about to say, what? So 835, yeah, 835 is the half gap. 50% of the range was 854. All Mo wanted was a little taste. He's not asking for much, just an 8-ball and $2 million. As Husk likes to say. He just wants an 8-ball and $2 million. Just a little taste. Maybe Eric will win tonight. Maybe Mo will win tonight. I don't know. They got to win at some point, right? They got to exercise their luck at some point. All right, what kind of music do we want to listen to? Do we want to go old school? Do we want to go country? Not sure. Not sure what we want to go. Probably one when you fall asleep at night. If you win, yeah, it could be. UK 80s pop. I don't think that's an option. That's probably not an option on my list. Willie Nelson. We might have one Willie Nelson song on the list. I think we're going to go. I'm going to go country, but a little older. Let's go a little older on the country. Bear Trader 64 in the house. Just got done with his beer testing. All right, guys. Bear flag's breaking here. I don't love this bear flag, to be honest with you. I might. Man, it's tempting here. I'm going to try to fade this bear flag a little bit for a little bounce. Bink. Binkage. ES back off the key level there. Bullish SMT here with the ES. Nasdaq swept the low. ES did not. Hit the midpoint of the gap. Hit the 21 EMA on the 5 minute. All the things. Little scalper Rooney there. Just going for 7.5 points considering the ATR is 11. Just a little trap there. Now, I don't think it'll be a full-on reversal potentially. It could be, but probably still goes down. But just looking for a little bounce. Nothing crazy. A little K-pop. I don't know anything about the K-pop. All right. What are the Braves doing today? What are the Braves doing today? Let me see. Let's watch this highlight together. 4-4. And they walk in a run. What inning is this? Top of the fifth? Yeah. 5-4, top of the fifth. All right, getting a little pullback here on gold. Do we get tagged in? Hopefully we're not fighting for our life on gold over here. We'll see. Anybody in short on Nasdaq right now? Gold with a little speed coming back towards my entry. Mm. All right, you guys watch the gold trade. I'll be right back. 2 MAQs. I like it, Alexi. Be right back. Well, I fully expected here order filled when I was gone. I guess I didn't. It did not get there. Really, gold? Come on, bro. Really, gold? Why is gold trying to do me that way, guys? Later do. What up? Oh, listen to this.
The interest is up and the stock market's down, and you're only getting mugged if you go downtown.
There we go. Stock market's down. No, you're not late to the party. You're good. You're right on time. From dusk till dawn. Got a little Hank Williams going. This is kind of rude, not tagging me in over here. I should have got another drink while I was in there. Oops. New week, new opportunities. New payout opportunities. If we have a good week, we could add a couple of more payouts to the list. A couple more. I don't know if I dropped my pen. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, it's over here. New payout opportunities. Got to put a check by Tony Gold's name. Perfect. So crazy how the market knows where your entry is, right? It knows right where it is. It's like, oh, I'm just going to hang out right above it. Oh, he's going to skip this level? Oh, I think I'll just bounce $20 off that level. All right, here we go. I actually think the entry might be a little higher. No, it's actually a little lower. Yeah, we all hate that, the fits. Oh. $11 ticks. Simple trader, let's go. Now, are you in short when that happens or long? 'Cause if you're in short, that's what's supposed to happen, right? If you're in short, that's where it should be. Another bear flag look here on the NQ. Come on, bro, really? All right, we're in. We're in. We in there like swimwear. They do fits. All right, we're in there. Let's see. Should we record it? Let's record the trade. In long on gold here, looking for the squeeze in the 33.6. What up, Edward Denny? Squeeze it, gold. Guys, I am going to go break even at the imbalance at 33.2. If it pulls back off that 33.2 level, zero fun, sir. Trading gold, Edward. Trading gold. We've taken two MNQ trades as well. Both winners. Well, we are in gold, yes. Gold as well. Looking for 5 points here. Nothing crazy. Gold's throwing a fit. Yeah. Thank you for the good luck. Possible gap fill on the NQ here. Yeah. Looks that way. So we'll see what happens here on gold. I will DCA in at 4,600. Well, actually, we'll be stopped out before then. So no DCAing in. Squeeze it, gold, squeeze it. Remember, if you guys haven't already hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Come on, gold, you can do it. A little annoyed that it's Ninja Trader, 4 stars on the left. A little annoyed that I skipped the first trade, but it's all right. Ninja on the left, Quantimer on the right. I'm using Ninja because I am copy trading on Replicanto. Copy trading with Replicanto. Trades by now in the house. See, this is why I like doing the 10 micros for 1 point because I'd be out already. But obviously, when you're doing that, you're risking the account. So I'm trying to be a little more, have a little more risk management here when it comes to this. And almost always it gives the 5 points anyway. So it's like, you know, may as well do it the safe way, right? The way that you back tested, the way that you forward tested, the way that your data is from. So that's something that I struggle with a little bit. I don't have like a ton of patience when it comes to gold, so like I gotta work on my patience as well. Gotta work on the old patience here. The more patience you have, the better off you'll be. So if you're wondering why we took the trade here, We're buying the bodies of the 5-minute swing points. So we created a swing here, and we pulled back and tested the body, so I'm long off that body. And that's pretty much it. Keep it simple. Not a great candle there. No panic. Just wait and see what happens here. Got the stop where it needs to be, so. Nasdaq pulling back there, 840. ES still holding up there, 7265. Still holding strong. A little 50% of the wick there, a little more than 50% though. Can she bounce? Little double bottom maybe here on gold. Let's see. Double bottom action. We're in, guys. Just waiting for it to squeeze on us and hit our TP. Waiting on it to squeeze. Long gold, 28.6. Nasdaq making a new low here. Looking like it may want to pull back here and fill the gap now. I don't really see anything holding NQ down here, holding it. I think I can grab some points here. I'm going to try to get some quick points over here. Below this wick, I'm going to put the stop in. Didn't break that low yet. There we go. Just a few points there. 7.5, 8 points. How many contracts do I put? Just one fits. I'm still just going to micro. Nothing crazy. I'm going to add one here at this level that's not that great, but I want to try to just average and get out of this. Average in. One more contract here and just trying to get out for a 5-point average. That should put me at like a 25 average. Yep, somewhere in there. So we'll need 30 to get out for 5 points. Or if it doesn't tag me in, I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with it just squeezing here if it wants. Exclamation point MM in the chat if you guys want to enter the giveaway. Hit that like button for me. How many likes we got? I don't even know how many to check the likes tonight. 82 likes, 97 viewers. Close to where we need to be on the 1-to-1 there. What would be a really good sign here is if we can create a new swing right here. So I really want to see this hold above the low and create a new swing right here. That'd be a good sign. Up $40 over here trading the NQ. 3 winners, 1 micro, 7 points each. Yes, just now sweeping the low here. Could get a little bounce maybe here. Potential. I think if ES can kind of, yeah, maybe a little retest of 64 on the ES. We'll see. Daniel, you got to put the MM in there. Exclamation point. M-M. 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 Oh, no worries, Danielle. I just wanted you to get in. Looks like support at 46.20 is looking weak. Yeah, could be. I like where they like OT of this leg, though. So if we're going to bounce, this is a good spot to bounce. Can she squeeze? Question mark. Got 2 minutes left on this candle. I want to see this candle really close green. Really close somewhere up here, 28, 29 area. If it does not, then that's probably not a great sign. Doesn't mean the trade's going to lose. It would just be a much better trade idea here if this candle can kind of close green. Close up here like 28. Be a really good sign. Let's see. Can it do it? Is the question. One minute left on the close here. "45 seconds. Needs to close nice and strong here. Strong like a bull. Strong like bull. May have a bullish harami over here on the 5-minute on the NQ as well, potentially. New here. Sorry if you explained it already. Was just wondering what made you take the trade. Sure. Look at this chart right here. I got these marked out. So I'm looking for swing points on the 5 minutes. Swing points, right? That have not been tested. And what do I mean by tested is, so effectively, you can see this one here. This one created the swing point, and what I'm doing is I'm buying the body of the candle, right? So you can see, created a swing here. The body would be the buy. So at the open of this candle, this would now be a valid trade. So if price comes back to the body, I'd buy. So you can see right here, this candle opened, immediately came back to the body and bounced, right? 7 points. That's effectively what I'm looking for. So I took this trade here based off of a swing up here. But we had a swing here at open that I bypassed. I did not take it. Don't ask me why, I'm not sure. But we touched it and we just went up like 20 plus points. So same idea. We created a new swing here on the way back up. And I bought that swing. And it went up 3 points, I think. 3.8 points. And just didn't quite get me out. So I'm looking for 5 points. So we just created a new swing here, which is a good sign. I was going to jump in on this one, but. So yeah, that's all I'm looking for, is looking for swings, and I'm buying the bodies of the swings. Has a very high win rate. It depends on, like I typically go, it's a negative R trade. You got a 15-point stop with a 5-point take profit. I'm usually going 1 micro. Sometimes I'll go 10 micros and just look for a 1 point with still a 15-point stop. Just depends. It just depends. Oh, what was I on? I'll get in on this one if it pushes back up. Just go 1 point on that. Gets back above the sort of entry there. No problem, Fitz. Good evening, Trader's Nest. How's it going? Doing pretty good. Just, yeah. I think I'm tagged in over there in the other trade. So tagged in here. Can we get the squeeze? Got some negative slippage over there on Quantower. Couple of ticks. All right, NQ trying to push back up as well here. 823. No. Do I have a live trading schedule? Yeah, I'm trading at 9:15 a.m. Eastern, 5 days a week. And then at 11:30 a.m., I move over to My Funded TV for My Funded Futures with Husk from 11:30 to 12:30 a.m. or 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. there. And then I'm on here typically Sunday through Thursday. Sometimes I will start between 6 and 8, and I'll end somewhere between 10 and 11. Just depends. This week's probably mostly going to be 6 to 8, something like that. Just depends. Let's see if gold can get the push going here. I mean, it's trying its best. I'm like, man, I'm like annoyed. I'm like, man, I should have just been in my 1 point strategy today. Even though I know this is safer. This is safer. This doesn't put the accounts at risk. But that 1 point just has never failed. I mean, like, he's literally never lost. And as soon as I say that, he'll lose, you know. A little bit of a bear flag on the NQ here. How do I get the anchor VWAP on Quantower 4 stars? I don't know if it's anchored or not. But if you click on the little icon up here, the little magnifying glass, the VWAP is not free, just so you know. It's around $30 a month to get it. Click on the VWAP down here, and then you can choose which VWAP you want to choose. I use the daily one, VWAP number 3. You need at least the advanced features, which I think is $30. I think you can save 5% using code MM if you wanted to save a little bit. So funny how long this trade's taken, and that first one that I skipped hit right away within like 3 minutes. And we've been in this one for, what, 5, 10, 15, like 20 minutes already. Day traders still offering the license on their accounts. They are. Later do. There's a couple other ones too. I just can't remember who they are. All right, finally back to my entry here on gold. Marilis Enrique, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. If it holds, takes us up to 870 off the 50%. Nice. Oh, you have one account, but you also paid lifetime, so you don't remember. Yeah, I think they do. I don't think they've changed that. I haven't heard anything saying that they changed it. Let's go, Tech Player. Yeah, we hit the 10K on Friday, I believe. Thursday night. Squeezed a little above it there, 129 above it. So there we go. Looking a little bear flaggy here on gold. Looks like we're going to get a little bounce here at some point. Maybe in Q2 could push back up to like 35 potentially. See if we can get a little squeeze going right here. Nasdaq above 24 here should get a little rip. Trades, it looks like it's going to eventually, but I think a rebalance up in the 830s makes a lot of sense. And I'm going to go stop to break even right here, guys, at 33.1. 5 ticks below my take profit. If it comes back down off that 33.1 level without hitting my take profit, I'm just going to take the break even at that point. So NQ still rejecting 24 here. Everything is just too slow. Yeah, it's very slow tech player, for sure. I thought we'd have more opportunities on gold tonight. I thought we'd have 7 or 8 entries. So far, it's given 2. I skipped the first one, which paid right away, and then I'm taking the second one, which is kind of putting me in the grinder here. So a little annoying. I thought we'd have probably at least 5 in the first 2 hours. So let's see. Let's see. Can she push? Can she push? Such an annoyance, guys. Such an annoyance. What are we doing? Yeah, Nasdaq trying to squeeze here. I think it could touch the 30s here. It can maybe go 35. ES is approaching that 64 level, which is a little bit of a roadblock for ES here. See if ES can get above that 35 sort of level, or 65, I'm sorry. Can she go? All traders waiting for the new tweet. Maybe. The new tweet. We need the tweet. We need that tweet. Rejecting off the 21 EMA there on the NQ. Balls deep in long, says Apples. On NQ or what? I don't like that rejection off 64 there. One more run at it might get it through there. It's moving now. You had to close it because I thought I had to go somewhere. Oh. Oh, NQ. Thanks for the hearts. This run should get you going here. A short off 835 there on the NQ is not a bad idea. Not a bad idea there for maybe a few points. Like right there. Look at there. 10 points right away off 835. You kind of had the 50% mark of a 5-minute fair value gap. You also had the 21 EMA, the 50 EMA on the 2-minute. Really good short spot there. I didn't take it. That Vinay fair value gap that Pine talks about. The Pine line, if you will, hit the Pine line. I wonder if Pine took that. I don't have Pine pulled up. He probably took that, right? Did he take that? Or is he already short? Let me see. By the way, I'm not going to add here anymore. He's short, but from 820, so he didn't add there. I don't think he added. I wonder why he didn't add there. Or did he just get in? I really don't know. I just pulled him up, so I don't know. Magic carpet ride turns to rug burns. Ponzi. About 20 minutes from the top of the hour here. Let me look at this other chart, see what I think about this level down here. It's kind of... been holding around that 50% mark. Squeeze back up there was nice, 7.6. Huh. Short of 8 p.m. I'm not sure if I want to take 21.2 or not. I could add at 21.2. I could add there. It's kind of 50-50. Could add down there at 21.2. It's not a horrible idea. NQ getting a squeeze again. Kind of bounced at this level a couple of times already. That's the scary thing. We're at an 8-point ATR here coming into the 8 o'clock. Not great. Thought there'd be a little more kind of a little more action today. Rejecting off that level again. I don't know, man. We are coming pretty close to the 8 o'clock hour. I hate to get into a trade that I can't get out of before 8. I don't know. I mean, I actually like the 4,600 level a little better there. Bouncer Rooney. Nasdaq is really building a little bit of a bottom here. Just kind of an idiot box here, if you will. Let's see if I can get. I am long, Boy Stars. We are long here. Well, we're coming in 12 minutes from the top of the hour here. Kind of thought we might get more action here, but not much. Not much. Tough to do anything here, guys. Is it going to get back above the average, or are we going to get one more kind of shove lower here? I don't know. I don't know. All right, guys, entering the macro in a moment for sure, Daniel. Definitely just chopping. I don't know. It's trying to push. We're coming into the 8 o'clock hour here in about 10 minutes. Not sure what to expect here, to be honest. Nasdaq still just kind of chopping around here too in an idiot box. It is holding below the 21 EMA on the 5, 50 EMA on the 2 though for now. All right, pulling back into my entry here. Let's see if we can squeeze above it this time and get going. Let's get a little momentum going here. Why not? Why not get a little momentum to the upside one time, Nasdaq? Or gold, I'm sorry. You guys know what's going to happen. The 8 o'clock hour is either going to bring the boner candle, the Hulk smash boner candle, or it's going to not end good. The thing is, one thing I know about these gold trades is like the longer you're in them, the less, the kind of not great they are, the lower probability, right? And I mean, we've been in this one 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 minutes. So, but we got a risk to reward in there. We know what we're doing here. Risking $150 for 50. So it's either going to go, it's not. 8 o'clock is going to tell the story. I still like to buy off the 4,600 level, but I would like for this to push up first. I'll still buy the 4,600. What up to Mimi? All right, I like that. Get back above my entry here. I don't mind you. I don't mind you. I don't mind it. Tamimi, it's 3 a.m. Where are you at, Tamimi? I forget. Japan or Hawaii? I don't remember which one. Am I wrong about both? Let me think about it. 8 o'clock. I don't think it could be either of those, can it? No. Well, maybe Japan. Could be maybe Japan. I don't know. Where are you at, Tamimi? I don't remember. For some reason, I'm thinking Japan or Hawaii. Jordan. Yeah, it started with a J, right? Started with a J. You live in Michael Jordan? Let's go, Tamimi. What the hell are you doing up at 3 a.m.? What are you doing up at 3 a.m.? I think Japan's, is very early in Japan's morning too, right? Or no, I don't know. The person from Apex that I talked to lives in Japan. You slept at 10 p.m., don't know why, and you know we old men can't sleep much. Yeah. And it always seems to be 3 a.m., right, Tamimi? It doesn't matter where you're at. It seems to be 3 a.m. I mean, I'm like that too. I'll wake up I'll have to pee. I'll wake up and it'll be 3 a.m. There's weird about that. You wake up at 3 to pee. Kind of considering a little short here, maybe on NQ. 1 a.m. in London coming up, so I'd say Western Europe. Western Europe. Oh, that's very early morning in Japan, right? Yeah, I think it is. It's like 7 or 8 o'clock. Is it 9 o'clock in the morning in Japan? I think it is 8 or 9 a.m. Pine Tree over there making up his own accounts. He said he's giving away a Lucid K Flex. He didn't say whether it was a 50 or a 25K. He said a Lucid K Flex. We're going to be giving away a Lucid K. It's like makeup. Yeah, for sure, Alexi. That's what I was thinking about. I was like, oh yeah, it's about to open. It's got to be about that time, right? Good old Pine Tree. All right, guys. Well, we're going to be holding this through 8 o'clock, so you know what that means. It's either we're either going to get our face ripped pretty quickly here, or it's going to give us what we need. We'll see. It really is just kind of grinding in a range here. It's not really like hasn't given us an opportunity to add per se or anything like that. So NQ still holding below that 21 EMA on the 5-minute. Yeah, I think they said that it's a holiday or something. So probably won't do much. Buying 818 for a quick scalp. I don't hate it. I mean, I think buying bottom of the range, selling top of the range is fine. Depends on like whether you're bullish or biased, right? Or your bias is bullish or bearish. What do you think it is? So I'm sort of bearish down to 783, but I also don't think there's anything wrong here with longing, because take a look at what we're doing here. We are literally just generating liquidity here. This is just perfect liquidity straight up here. It could get a little spike down and then rip right back up. So this is just really nice generated liquidity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 touches. So for sure, Tamimi, for sure. Offer most of the week in Japan, Golden Week. Interesting, Mo. All right, we'll see what happens here. Do I want to add at the 21-2 area? I don't know if I do. All right, I'm in an ad there. And I'm going to look for 28.8. There should be like 809 something. 8.8. That's where it's supposed to be. All right, let's see here. Mm-hmm. I don't like this. I don't really like this push down here. If it gets back green, I may just take it off. We might just take it off. Oh, is there one at did I miss the one at is there one at 12? Oh, there's one at 13.8. No, it's not. There is one at 12.1. Oh, later it would have hit. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I switched over to gold, guys. I'm trying to find that. I might long NQ if it gets well, it still didn't hit the previous day close, but that's okay if it doesn't. If it didn't, I might long on a close kind of above like 31 here, and I might take this thing all the way up to like the 80, 77. 12.1 area. I mean, I don't hate that area. I actually kind of like that area a lot. Hmm. 4,600 is probably a safer level, but we'll see. Still think you get a little bounce off that level. See if this thing can squeeze through there. If this is a bull trap, this is where I'll turn back down on NQ here. All right, I'm in. Oh, I tried to move my take profit up and it just whipped. Like, I mean, I told you guys, I thought it was going to go. I'm trying to move my TP up to here. Target 75, I think is a great spot. Might add another on gold. Yeah, me too. That's what I was looking at, Daniel. Dang, I just did not have a chance to move my take profit up. I think this is a safe target right here. This is your safe target. If you're looking to, or 764 would be the ultra safe target. What up, Trader 007? Trying. 4 for 5 trades so far for the night. Let's go. Pretend you're taking no trades. Nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that at all. I like the 2 minute time frame to Mimi. I feel like I get trapped less. The EMAs are a little stronger, especially the 21 and the 50. I was initially, as you know, just a 1 minute kind of guy, 1 minute EMA kind of guy, 1 minute chart. But the more and more I traded, the more I noticed I was just getting trapped on the 1 minute. So I just moved up to the 2 minute and feel really, really comfortable with it now. So really still watch the 1 minute. I'm still on the 5 minute, all the things, but yeah, just very comfortable with it. Been using the 2 minute now for about 4 months, 5 months. But you can see here kind of, guys, what I was looking at on the 5 minute here, right? Huge level of resistance here. That's why I was talking about the 30 level. If we can close above the 30, kind of have a trend line here. This is the top of the trend line. That's also your open price up at 890. Nice break, wick down into it, trap some shorts, and then right back up. Let's see if we can hit our target here. And I am not going to let this come back red on me now, guys. I'm going to put my stop in plus 1 whole point. And let's see if we can get to squeeze. Going pretty good, John. Pretty good. I skipped the first trade, which won right away. I'm in the second trade now and averaged in at a third spot. So we're going for 4 points here. I got the stop in. Come on, man. This is so annoying. Get up there, man. You know it's going to stop me out. I really shouldn't move the stop there, to be completely honest with you, but I really shouldn't move the stop, but I'm going to. For as long as I've been in that trade, I'm moving the stop. But yeah, just didn't get down to that next ad level. Looks like it's going to probably create a new swing here. This is probably going to go. I mean, technically, if you're in from the spot up here at 28.6, you really need to get it up to 33.6 to kind of get your target. Just throw a little line out. It's going to get there. I mean, I think it gets there for sure. I think it gets there. I just didn't want to hold it. I'm green overall on the night on these accounts, though. I did add in. You can see $16 on that one. On these other ones, I did add in a couple of other times. You guys didn't see it, and I took those off a little sooner. But it's the nice thing about Trade of 8. You can just pull it up. I'm a bit quiet. Let me see. Testicles. 1, 2. Testicles. Am I quiet to anybody else? I was like, I'm looking right here. Let's stop this by now. And this is right at the yellow where I want it at. Testicles, 1, 2. Testicles. Anybody else think I'm quiet? Locked in, locked in. You got to hit that volume button. Come on, help me out. No life. I check the volume every night. It seems to be fine, but sometimes I have the same issue, though, no life, where like in my headset, in my headphones, I have it like cranked up, but I actually don't have the volume cranked up on the computer or on YouTube. So maybe check that. Loud and big. Let's go to Mimi. How'd you know, man? How'd you know? It's kind of what you expect on gold there, Tony. I mean, like, I like the 4,600 level really. I like the 4,600 a lot. I did miss this level here for some reason. Why did I miss this level? 12.1. I don't know why I missed that. I mean, that's clear. Another thing I like about these two levels here, I'll show you guys. These are your high probability levels, right? Because gold likes to respect the fib. It loves to respect the fib. And of course, I drew it the wrong way, as you do. But yeah, gold really loves the fib. And look where this is. It's at the 764. Literally at the bottom of the fib. So I like this 4612 level a lot. I like it a lot. So I said 864 is your safe level. You can see it hit it, pulled back. That's 50% of the range. I still think you're going to get a shove up into the 7.6 area, but maybe even higher. Because usually once it starts running kind of this trend line, it doesn't stop. And this thing really kind of starts like up in the 89 area, right there where the open is. Might be the other stream you're comparing it to. Oh, okay, no life. Yeah, turn them down, turn me up. There you go. 19.7 is a ledge. Yeah, I don't like it though. Well, that's not a ledge yet. Is it? Oh, I guess it is. That is a ledge. I don't love that one though, man. I'm going to hold out for the 12.1. I think I said, what did I say? 12.1. I'm going to hold out for the 12.1, which you know what that means. That simply means that the 19.71 is going to absolutely smash. So do with that what you will. I'm holding out for 12.1, which means 19.7 is just going to hit and just bang right away. It's going to bang right away. And I said I wasn't going to do it, but I think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go 10 micros, guys. 8,002. I might go 10 micros. And go 1 point. 12.1 would be interesting because of the age of it. Age is good, John. The older the ledge, the better it is. It's kind of like, what do they say? The older the berry, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Anybody heard that? No, wait, it's supposed to be the older the berry, the sweeter the juice. I'm sorry. He said, you know what they say, the older the berry, the sweeter the juice. Man, it's he said the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. No, man, it's the older the berry, the sweeter the juice. You guys are cray cray. You guys are cray cray. I don't know, guys. I mean, I could take that level up there at the 20 area. We going 10? I'm going 10 micros. Yeah, 1 point, 10 micros. I said I wasn't going to do that. Old man love you long time. That's right. I said I wasn't going to do that, but you going to take it at 19.7? It's not bad. I mean, it's not a bad looking area. It's not bad. I just think that the level down at 12.1 looks better. Why not just take a mini? Lavender, because there's a simple reason. Simple reason for it. And I've talked about it before, the GC a lot of times does not hit the levels at the same time as MGC. So a trade that wins on MGC loses on GC a high probability of the time. So that's the reason why. And I don't feel like it's $50 in commission. It's probably more like, because you got to think GC has slippage as well. So yeah, it has worse slippage than MGC. So from that perspective, you're not really losing all that much, but that's why. That's why. Otherwise, I would just take it with a mini. Makes a lot of sense, right? But for whatever reason, they don't hit. Yeah, micros are a bit more volatile. I agree. Decent long area over here on the NQ, guys, on this pullback. 840. Decent long area for sure. Kind of want to see that 35, 36 level hold. Man, I don't know if I want to take this 19.7. I'm not sure. I mean, theoretically, it should work. It's kind of bottom of the range. Bottom of the range. John, we hit the 10K and ripped up higher. Let's go. 133 extras. Okay. So this is that level almost hit there at 19.7. I'm still undecided if I want to take it. So it missed it by a couple of ticks there. What up, Corb? Yeah, I've got my pending order sitting there. I haven't dropped it yet. I might try to backdoor it. Let it sweep through it first. So it just tagged you in. All right, I'm going to try the back door here. I'm going to try a quick backdoor play. It kind of tagged me in without even hitting my order, though. A little annoyed by that. It tagged me in like it didn't even hit my order and it tagged me in. Oh, come on, man. Really? Really, bruh? Really, bruh? Bounce it, bruh. Bounce it, bruh. Oh. Yeah, I tried to take it the back door without having to take any drawdown, and it just kind of, it tagged me in as soon as I dropped it, even though it wasn't really even on my order. I guess because of the spread there. Looks like it wants to break lower. Joom has arrived! Prepare thy offerings! The good thing is, even if it wants to move lower, it typically gives you, a bounce here or there. Can't expect the back door to be that easy. Yeah. It took me out of 7. Are you serious? I put stop to break even here. Come on, man. Now it just stopped me out of 2 break even. Come on. All right, there we go. Let's make sure we're out. We're out. All right. Still made money on it. We'll take it. Now she dumps after giving me the 1 point. Wow. Look at the NQ just rip lower. Bob, I was just taking 1 point. Big size 1 point, 10 micros. That's just what I was doing. 12.1. I like that level, but man, this thing's got a little volatility. Is that meta? No, it's gold. I mean, it looks like it's pulling back. Next level down is 12.1. It gave me the 1 point there, but that was a little bit of a butt clincher. Not going to lie. Little bit of a clincher. One micro for 5 points, and you're losing. That's okay, though. I mean, I think you'll still get the 5 points. I just think it needs to come down to the 12s. I think a big bounce off that 12 looks good. Hey, let's go, Corb. I think we could get a big bounce off the 12 here. I'm trying to decide whether I want to take it. I mean, really, I'm up 100, somewhere between 112 and $193, and I'm not so sure that I need to even take anything else. Do we take it? We probably do. Yeah, NQ and ES are dumping. Yeah, later do. I like the 600 level too. There's a ledge right at 600. Question is, do I buy this level for a point? I don't know. I mean, I'm already up a decent amount here. I don't know if I should. It would be nice to add another $100 to the P&L though. Is it necessary is the question. Should I? I don't know. I mean, that level is at a great spot. It really is a great spot. 112 level is a good spot. Mm-hmm. $12.1 versus 0, yeah. Obviously, 600 is a psych level. I think 600 level will get swept and go lower. It might, Corb. I mean, we're only looking for small reactions here. We're not looking for anything crazy. Not looking for anything crazy. Yeah, John, I think it's a good spot to add. Most likely. Hmm. I do kind of like how we're finding a little bit of support here, kind of slowing down. 593. Let's go. I mean, I don't think it can. I think 593 is possible for sure. All right, guys, exclamation point MM in the chat if you want to enter the giveaway we're about to draw. I'm going to make a decision here on this gold spot. Nice bounce there already off the 13.2. You may have to re-enter. We might do a thing to try along if it bounces off 4,600. All right, I'm going to try it, guys. Hey, Games Harden. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. I think you're probably the brother of James Harden, right? I think it just one ticked me, guys. 3 ticked me. Literally 3 ticked and then bounced. Bounced 2 points. Frustrating. I'm going to take that off now. It looks like it bounced at the green candle instead of the red candle. Which, that's one of the things I'm not, I always take the lowest candle. But it did bounce at the green candle. That's me too, Design. A complete and utter morania. So I don't know, guys. Should I be trying another trade or what? I'm not sure. We're up, reasonable amount on 10 accounts. A reasonable amount. Yeah, so that bounced off the, if we go over to gold, I'll show you. And this is where it kind of gets tricky when you're placing these levels. It bounced off the green candle, off this candle here. Candle number 3, not candle number 2. See that? Bounced right off candle number 1, candle number 3. Candle number 2's down there, or yeah, the middle candle's down there. It didn't bounce, it didn't get to that. So I'm going to bypass that level at this point, and I'm going to look for the 4,600 basically. Right there. But it's starting to squeeze off that level. Look at that rip off that level. Man, there's 5 points. It just missed my tag in. I really like that level too. Just, you know, you just don't know if you're going to get tagged in there or not. You never know. You could maybe backdoor that 20 level here if you wanted to. If you believed in the squeeze here, you could backdoor the 20. Yeah, it would have been nice, John, huh? Missed by 3 ticks. But could backdoor the 20 here on a jump back in. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to, but you could. InQ's over here squeezing as well. I can tell you one thing, I'm not going to take it on a pushback down. Miss it by 3 ticks like that? No, thank you. No, thank you. I mean, you could potentially backdoor that 19.7. I could backdoor 19.7 and go for a point. You could. Trying to decide whether it's worth it. Probably not. All right, guys, let me check and see how many people in the giveaway. We only got 200, and I'm refreshing. Let's go, Mo. Nice job. 217 people in the drawing, 122 people watching. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, enter the giveaway, exclamation point MM in the chat. So 19.7 is a major level. Well, it makes sense then. If we kind of reclaim that, that'd be a good level, right? Who subscribed? Somebody? Yashwant Varma, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. So what do you guys think? Should we shotgun? Yes or no? Shotgun means let's start over. What up, Frank? Long time no see, bud. Start over. Should we refresh the giveaway? Start over. Give yourself some 1 minute to get in. Yada, yada, yada. What do you think? Oh, man, look at that backdoor. Would have paid right away. Holy cow. Only looking for 1 point there. Would have already hit the target. Oh, well. Oh, well. Shotgun it is. I think we do a shotgun. Let's shotgun it. Let's get some of those bots out of there. Let's close entries. Cancel the giveaway. Let me set it up here for we'll go 2 minutes. Why not? And on your marks, get set, go. John going break even. Look at that blue chew candle. Yeah. John, I kind of feel like if we get above 24 here, this hits that target. So where is your target? 24.7? Actually, we still would need to hit the target up here for the first one. So that would be 13.7, 34. I wonder if we would have been stopped out here. Let me see. 28.5. Yeah, that would have been, we went down almost 16 points. Exclamation point MM in the chat there, guys. Yeah, I would have went down 16.1. So unless you averaged in down here, which is what I would have done. Averaged in. If you're in the appropriate size there, be fine. You got 1 minute and 5 seconds, guys. Exclamation MM in the chat to enter the giveaway. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Maybe we should have just went 1 minute on it, huh? 40 seconds, guys. Remember, guys, if you want to help support the channel, use code MYTH, M-Y-T-H, on Apex, 90% off. Every other prop firm's code MM, Bulanox, My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, Trade Day, Tradeify, Funded Futures Network, Day Traders, Lucid, Traders Launch. Funded Next is going to be the stock code with my link. So should have done 10 seconds. Yeah, I can't. It won't let you do a sub a minute. But we got 10 seconds right now. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is Felipe Dubs. Felipe Dubs, are you here? Felipe Dubs. Donde está Dubs? Where you at? Where is Felipe? Anybody see Felipe? Where is Felipe? I don't see Felipe. Anybody see? Can anybody at Felipe right now? Can anybody at Felipe? All right, Felipe, you got 10 seconds to show up, or we're going to have to re-roll. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anybody see Felipe? Oh, there he is. I see him. There he is. There he is. Felipe, send me an email to methodicalman@gmail.com. Include in the email your screenshot showing that you're logged into your YouTube channel. Top right-hand corner, click on this here. Screenshot this showing that you're logged in. Also include your email for My Funded Futures, as that's the account that you have won. And we also need to know, do you qualify? Yeah, John, it's a bad joke at this point, but you know, I still like to do it. I can't help it. I do that to every name I don't recognize. I do that to every name I don't recognize. Like, oh, I don't recognize this name. Let me go ahead and see if he's been here. Oh, Em, you missed the drawing. I'm sorry. So Felipe, also included in the email, let me get you Mo's email. We need a picture of your appendage, and next to a ruler. Has to be 2.5 inches or less. If you want to squish it down closer to your body to make it 2.5 inches, that's your prerogative. I mean, what a grown man does in the privacy of his own room, I can't control. But need you to send that over to Mo so he can verify. Sound good? Get in a cold pool. You're in a few beers, ruin the joke. Uh-oh. All right, Felipe, appreciate you. We'll get that sent over to My Funded Futures and get that account accredited to you. I mean, here's the thing, guys. If I like the 12 level, I mean, we got another one here at 15.4. What up, Nix? A little shrinkage. No such thing as shrinkage, bro. The size is the size. Yeah, I'm trying to look at that 15.4 level. I'm trying to decide whether I actually need... Do I need to take anything else? I don't know. I do have one account on Lucid that is lagging behind quite a bit. 8,006. So maybe what we do is we go like... I'll go 10 on that one. I'll go 10 on this one. Because this one is lagging behind a little bit, if you will. And yep, we'll lock the other ones down. Gap is yet to be filled. Indeed it is. Now, it's like you're putting in a lower high here, which is very interesting. It's very interesting here with a lower high. You know, could just go down. Oh, ppsrus.com. That's your email? ppsrus. Let me see if I got the email. We can verify Felipe right now. Apex is offering apparently a new Apex support help desk. Nice. Nice. All right, guys, doesn't look like we're going to get tagged in there. Does not look like it. They're bringing back metals. They have later due already on evals, and they're working on getting the... Some people can trade them on fundeds, and some can't. I've heard it's pretty well split, like 50-50. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to be shocked. I mean, look at all this generated liquidity up here. I mean, really, look at this. I mean, kind of the same thing here on... oh, that... you get what I'm saying. I put it on there wrong, but yeah, same idea. There we go. So if you get a candle close above this, I'm going to expect rippage. I mean, I would maybe even expect back to highs here, guys. We hit the 764 on the fib, which gold loves. Gold loves the 764. And then you got low resistance liquidity above right here on the 5-minute. You got a Tories tan line right here. So Cove was all excited about being able to trade gold. Yes. It's moving like a backed up septic system. You don't really want to try to put an order then. No, you later do. They're not going to close your PA. Like they have it now to where if it's something you're not supposed to trade, it won't let you enter the trade. Like it won't let you put an order on at all, right? So it won't hurt for you to put in a pending order, pre-order, just to kind of see. It's not a bad idea. Says, welcome to the Apex Support Help Desk. We're excited to announce that Apex Trader Funding has transitioned to a new high-performance support platform designed to provide you with a faster and more efficient assistance. Okay. There we go. Hopefully that will be a little quicker. That would be nice. That would be nice. Darrell, request feet pics at your earliest convenience along with a video of your trading for the last 3 days. Thank you kindly. Starting to get a squeeze going over here on NQ as well. A little double bottom action on NQ. Looks like it wants to run back through that 90 level, that open price up there. I mean, you could maybe get a few points short right here in this area on NQ. I'm not going to try it. But if you get a clean close kind of above like 65 here, I think this thing probably takes off pretty quickly into the 75, 85 area. Clean close above 65, at least go 66. What do you guys think? At least. All right, let's see if we get tagged in over here on the goldage. Only one account, guys. I do have the copier off, I believe. Let me make sure. Yep. Copier is off. Always turn the copier off when you're done with it. In the AM for your pre-orb trade, you're using DX feed? Yes. Yeah, John, the pre-orb has been banging lately too. I'm hoping that it continues to bang. I think I'm going to be going for 5 points again tomorrow. I have been going for 10 points. It's been working very well, but tomorrow I think I'm going to size down one more time, go for 5 points, and then there's a specific reason why I'm doing that. Why I'm doing that for the last couple of days. I'm trying to get to a couple payouts here on Apex, and I just need 5 points with 10 micros to make it happen. So aiming for those payouts, could go for 10 points, but if it opens up inside, I may be able to go for 10 points on some of the accounts. I just don't know. Much more tricky trade when it opens up outside. So any other stream has just too much latency, maybe. I got it from My Funded Futures. I mean, you can buy an account with them at 25K for 65 bucks, 70 bucks, whatever it is. Look at her go. Do I backdoor this right here? I'm going to backdoor this. All right, I'm in. The 25K account? Yeah, the 25K account. Cove was saying the same thing. He's having issues with the open trades for the same reason. I mean, I'm using it. Well, no, wait. I'm using it. I'm sorry, John. I'm actually using NinjaTrader on that. So I'm using Tradeovate. Because I'm copying on NinjaTrader through my what you call it? Replicanto. So yeah, I'm using NinjaTrader data, CQG. Bam! There we go. Quick and easy. There we go. So picked up a few extra shekels on that account there. It's lagging behind. Copy Trader's issues with that last week kind of cost that one some money. But we're about halfway there on the Tradeify accounts. They're about halfway. Lucid, we are about 2/3 of the way there, except for on that one. So a little quickie. I think this thing could go, guys. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like this thing right here, this could really blast off. This thing could really, really take off here. Maybe at 9 o'clock. So you thought we would gap down tonight on the new EU tariffs and no progress with our end since Friday close. I thought there was a proposal for the war, like some sort of proposal, Mo, to end the war. Maybe you should try some mapping to see if you can start thinking. Yeah. I thought there was some sort of peace proposal that happened over the weekend. Matty Matt said he told me there was a 14-point peace proposal over the weekend. So I think that's why we gapped up on that news. Yes, John. Yeah, I execute on Ninja, and I copy through Replicanto. So that's what I do. All right, guys, I'm pretty happy with tonight. Pretty happy with that. I am up on this eval over here on My Funded Futures on the NQ trades, $80. We took one gold trade on this as well, mostly just 8-point scalps. I think we were 4 for 4 on that account for $80. So if you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Guys, I'll be back tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up early tonight, get out of here, get some rest. I appreciate you guys watching. Again, if you want to help support the channel, hit that like button, subscribe. Use code MM on every prop firm except for Apex. Apex is going to be code MYTH. And we will be back tomorrow morning at 9:15 a.m. So we'll see you guys then.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect your